Moin, I'm Catherine, and today I'm going to do a tiny bit different sort of video because Lorraine from Booky Lorra, one of my favorite booktubers, who has way too little followers. So I don't know, I know I don't have that many booktube followers yet, but I have a few more channel followers. So if you happen to watch this and you like booktube videos, although she mostly reads thrillers that don't really interest me, I just love how she talks about those books. So check out Booky Lorra. And to make it easy for you, I'm just going to link her channel in the corner. And she just did a video where she explained how she rates her novels on Goodreads, which I thought was quite interesting and clever. So I'm also going to do that today. So now to how I rate my books. And I found this so interesting for me because I realized that I'm more and more rating books negatively, or I'm just not giving them too many stars. But I think that's totally fine because for me, decided to take the definition of the stars very literally. And I think Goodreads says for 1 star, did not like. So if I did not like a novel, I'm going to give it 1 star. If I did not finish a novel, I'm going to give it 1 star. If a novel really annoyed me, I'm going to give it 1 star. And if it really, really, really annoyed me, you're going to know about it, because usually I do not talk about anything under 2 stars, very seldom about 3-star reads. I mostly give you my 4 and 5-star reads. But if there's something really bad, then you're going to know about it. 2 stars. Which is a rating I give out a lot, because I think the Goodreads definition is it was okay. And if it just was okay for me, I'm just going to give it 2 stars. I feel like that a lot of people are giving novels way too many stars because it just looks so negative. If you only see those 2 stars from those 5 stars, it just looks like as if you didn't like the book. But the definition is it was okay. So that's why I give those out a lot if a novel didn't really touch me in any way, or if there were things that really bugged me. But it was okay to read it. I didn't really regret to read it, but it wasn't more. This free... I had this in my last video. I'm usually quite able to say 3, but I think this is the 4th thing I'm filming today, and I'm a little bit over it now. So 3 stars, I think the definition is I liked it. So I liked it. I think I don't have to say a lot more about this. 3 stars is it was an okay read. I think there was probably even something clever about it. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-star read. But it didn't totally move me, or just... I think a 3-star read for me is mostly novels that I don't think I would read again. Now my 4-star ratings, and I think the definition is I really liked it, are not that often, and to get a 4-star rating, a novel really has to tell me something. It has to be brilliantly written, and it has to move me in some way, and it just has to relate somehow to me, or to something in my life, or to something I'm interested in at the moment. And if all of this comes together, it will be a 4-star read. And the difference to the 5-star read will be that the 5-star read really, really touched me deep down inside on a personal level. I think that's when I give out 5 stars, or in some rare moments, because I just think it's so brilliant literature. I think there is one novel, I think I actually have it here. It's Favourtie by Jonathan Franzen, which on the story level, not on the story level, on the level of what it says about the world, and the characters did not like at all. But it's just brilliantly written, and the story is fantastic. I just don't like what it does to its characters or how it describes its characters, but it's just really good literature. So I still gave it 5 stars, although on some level I don't agree with it. And I think that's what makes brilliant literature also. So mostly still 5 stars only will go out to novels that I deeply, deeply liked, that touched something deep inside me, and that I surely will want to read again. And that's what I love about this YouTube channel, because I do those book talks with musicians where I send the musicians a list with all my 4 and 5 star reads, and then they can choose one of those novels, and then I have to read it again. And that's brilliant, because otherwise I don't very often read novels again. So that's a very good trick for me to get me to read novels again. I think this was the most spontaneous and rambly video I ever did. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this, because I really find this interesting. If you do booktube videos and watch this and you don't have something up like this, maybe a lot of people did it, I don't know. Maybe you should do it too, because I really think it's interesting to see how other people use their star system, because I think almost all of the booktube users do use a star system. Even if they don't tell you which stars they gave the books, they use the star system, I think. If not, correct me in the comments. And otherwise, don't forget, support your local bookdealer. Hi, I'm in bed with Wakey. Today, as we just talked about you at the Reeperbahn Festival, today we are talking about a book.
I love that.
It's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline.